The nerf.
He's throwing the custom on. Is it that custom? Is he using the custom up B?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I've seen him and George Grunion. I've seen them both use that. In fact, Grunion took me to game 3 and ended up beating me because I didn't expect the explosive barrels coming out.
If it's possible for Lux to kill with up B, he's going to do it.
Yeah, absolutely.
And even though Diddy got nerfed really hard in the last patch, I still feel like he's a good character.
I completely agree. You know, I've talked to some players in the community too, Forrest and MJG, and some other players, and they agree too. You know, he lost the hoo-ha potential, but there's definitely still potential. You know, I mean, he's got great frame data. He's still got great combos, and for certain niche matchups, a lot of players have said that they will still pull out Diddy and play him.
Yeah, because he still has the banana, which I feel is fundamentally one of the strongest tools any character has, and Lux has a very strong banana game.
Absolutely, yeah. He is. He's very aware of its placement and its timing, just like that, right as I say it.
And like I said, if he can kill with up B, he'll kill with up B.
That move just catches me off guard every time, even if I know Diddy's using it.
And Diddy's aerials, even though up air got nerfed really hard, he still just has such a set of fast aerials, high priority, safe.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, there's still great combo potential. I mean, he lost his, I guess you could say bread and butter, but there's still
has the up throw setups, which you've seen both Lux and earlier Grunion go for quite a few of them and hit them.
Yeah, I guess that's very true. It's more of kill potential.
He just went for it.
Just going for it.
You'll see Lux do stuff like that a lot when he's up.
Oh my goodness. As he would say, the full horizontal.
Yeah. Lux's philosophy when he's up a stock is that this is a gamble he's allowed to make.
Yep. Exactly. He's just, why not go for it? If I can finish it now, then finish it now. That's
I will say that's completely the opposite of my philosophy on up a stock, which is that the timer's ticking down and I'm going to win.
Yeah, I can't fault you there. That's more of my play style, even myself. It's just let this lead go, but he's going for it, and I think that
Meta Knight. I thought I knew all of Lux's pocket characters, but apparently not.
Have you not seen it? I've seen this Meta Knight a couple times actually. It's pretty fun to watch.
I mean, I'm sure he has played Meta Knight before.
Yeah, absolutely.
But Lux, I know you want this to be Brawl, but it's not Brawl.
There were some. Did Meta Knight? What changed in the patch for Meta Knight? Wasn't there? There were
quite a few things. Like his jab and his F tilt are. I think they have less cooldown now.
Okay.
And I think they do more damage as well. And those are really F tilt is a really bread and butter move for Meta Knight.
Definitely.
What was it? His Nair has less landing lag? Is that right?
Yes, I believe there's it's 1 or 2 moves that have less landing lag. I do remember that. Okay.
See, I couldn't resist up throwing just to land on the platform.
I completely agree with that statement, actually. I really enjoy Meta Knight as a character. I mean, even despite Meta Knight not being anywhere near the same that it has in previous versions of the game.
Like, the way I've heard Meta Knight described by a lot of stronger players is that Meta Knight is basically this character. He has these incredible chases, follow-ups, and that. Cheek level oppressive, but his neutral is somewhat lacking. And you see Lux is playing a lot of, it's much more hit and run than we're used to seeing from him. Part of it is probably unfamiliarity with the character, but part of it's just Meta Knight's a little more limited.
That is very true, but he's playing his options well. Oh my goodness, I thought he was going to hit that up B there for a second.
Kronos is doing a good job of avoiding a lot of very tight chases. Of course, part of it as well is that Lux really, really wants to shuttle loop him.
He definitely does. They're both reading and playing each other very well on stage, though. Meta Knight, we live in.
And of course, Meta Knight does have the Falcon thing going on where, am I going to dash attack or grab? Either way, I'm going to do one or the other a whole lot.
Oh, yep, we live in again, but that is very true. Oh my, okay, that's going to get him right there.
And all that rolling Lux does finally catches up with him.
There it is, coming right back.
But he gets the shuttle loop he's been so thirsty for, so it's all good.
Like you said, you're just calling it.
I feel like in these further out neutral situations, Kronos should be throwing a lot more Fireball.
Yeah, I definitely agree. He could keep the spacing between the Meta Knight.
Because Lux isn't really representing a lot of strong approaches with Meta Knight other than roll in. And Kronos has been doing a respectable job of like down smashing those. So if he could just throw those fireballs down and limit Meta Knight even more, he might really be able to close this off.
Very true. It'd really allow him to play more of that mid-stage game that he enjoys playing too, really, that we've kind of seen him win his last couple matchups with, in fact.
Because even though he has a lead right now, he's at the point, especially with his more limited recovery, Meta Knight gets one good chase, and this will end.
Yeah, it's definitely a character that you cannot underestimate.
I can't believe Lux did an up throw. It would have hit the platform.
Yep.
Wouldn't have killed, but would have looked cool.
Absolutely. Oh, no.
I don't think Meta Knight's coming back for game 3.
No, that's a rough way to end it. I mean, even though it's a close matchup, I'm going to have to say that Meta Knight's probably not coming out.
I just don't think the Meta Knight's ready for Lux yet.
Yeah. I will agree. I'm interested to see who he pulls out. I mean, it really could be anybody. The Zero Suit. The Cap. Showing Captain Falcon. Back to the Diddy. Okay.
I didn't expect Captain.
No, I was going to say I would not expect him to bring out Captain. Just him hovering there for a second.
Kind of like when I just hover the cursor over Lucas. You know I'm not going to pick Lucas.
Absolutely. I've started pulling that tactic out more recently. I've learned. I was hovering over Toon Link today, in fact. Just throwing people off.
I will say that if people don't know who you are, hover over Villager.
Oh, okay. That's a very interesting tactic. I like that.
Because Villager makes people start thinking about all kinds of things that they aren't going to see because you're not going to pick Villager.
Oh. You sparked a great new idea in my mind here. Another very even first stock so far here.
I feel like Kronos is just, he's a little too thirsty for that fair, but otherwise he's just kind of playing that meat and potatoes, you know, little jabs, safe smashes, because Mario has those for some reason.
For some reason, but yeah, no, absolutely, yeah. I agree. He's really just sticking to his bread and butter game that we've seen so far, just trying to control the stage, being patient.
And getting tripped into attack barrels.
Right as I say it. Commentator curse for days.
And I feel like Lux is definitely going to play a very banana-heavy game from here on out, now that he has the lead.
Absolutely, Mario's really going to need to finish off this stock here now so if he's really wants a chance in this game.
I feel like Mario's only realistic option through all this is going to be the fireball, but Kronos is just not representing it at all.
No, and there it goes.
The attack barrels.
You just
after that last juggle where he just didn't air dodge or attack at all, Lux was probably looking. It's like next time.
Yeah, it just seemed like after that first stock, it really seemed like all the momentum started to go in Lux's favor. He was just hitting his combos. He was ready. He came ready to play, but it was a very good series between both of them. So.